Oh my goodness, what a nightmare.
That day, dear?
Well, it really wasn't all that bad. So I had to go to the mall. You would not believe the things that people do this time of the year. It's ridiculous. But, you know, I'm just glad it's all over with. We can finally relax and enjoy Christmas. Just me, you, and Sissy.
Well, about that.
About what? Did your parents cancel the cruise?
No, they're still going.
Oh, that's great. Well, what is it then?
Grandma and Grandpa McGreevy are coming.
Oh, please tell me I didn't just hear that.
Now, Jonathan, Sissy doesn't get to see her parents very often. I really want her to get to know them better.
Yeah, I understand, but you really should have talked to me about it first.
Well, it was sort of a spur of the moment thing. Your mom called.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know my mom. You didn't even stand a chance.
Oh, it won't be that bad. Just a little family get-together.
Yeah, okay, I've heard that before. Is that the word she used? Little family get together?
Yeah, I think so. Does that make a difference?
Yeah, that's a big, big difference. See, that's mountain code. Or let's just cram as many people in the car as we can.
Oh, Jonathan, you're exaggerating.
No, I'm not.
Even so, I want Sissy to have that big family experience. As an only child, I always felt I was missing out on something. You don't know how lucky you really were.
Oh, yeah, you know, there's two types of luck, right? Anyways, when are they supposed to get here? Oh my gosh. Remember, you asked for this.
Come on, Pappy.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, son.
Hey, Mom. Hey, how's it going?
Where do you want to sit this, Pappy?
Just anywhere out of the way.
Now, Pappy, you were never in the way. Just sit right there, son. Sit right there.
Aw, you didn't have to bring a rocking chair. We got plenty of comfortable chairs here.
Oh, Johnny, I know you got comfortable chairs here. But you see, Pappy's sciatic is bothering him a lot lately. This is the only chair he can get comfortable in. You don't mind leaving my shelf.
Oh, not at all. Just make yourself at home.
See there, Johnny? She doesn't mind. All right, Pappy. Have a seat. Careful. Here's your magazine. Now, Pappy, you just finished taking that nap you was taking back on the way down here.
I weren't sleeping. The sun was in my eye.
Yeah, right, Pappy. Something down from here now.
Hey, Clifford, you mind your tongue. Pappy's just a little puckered out.
This sure is a pretty place you have here.
It sure is. Just look at that fine tree you have there.
My, it sure is big. But you know, you just can't catch a scent of that thing. You think a tree that size would be smelling up the place. Clifford, was that you?
It's an artificial tree.
Artificial? You mean it ain't real? Well, I'll be. You know, but here, Bueller, look at this thing.
Well, I reckon it looks okay, but son, it is not Christmas unless you can smell pine in the air.
Well, Michelle lights a lot of candles around the house to give us some fragrance.
Here you go, Red Bueller. How is it? It does smell good. Well, I reckon if a body can't get out and get the real thing, a candle will have to do.
You know, I sure wish you would have closed the music tree. We would have been glad to go down the tree. Ain't that right, Pappy?
Oh, no, he's done that shot again. My Shelby may have to give him a poke every now and again. They're snoring his loud it'll rattle the windows.
That's for sure. We had some carnivals in our ears coming down here. That's why we didn't hear that siren when that troop force over.
A trooper?
Yeah, we lost one of our crates when Vernon passed that semi down the road with me.
You know, I told Paul I should have put that up there. Made a whole thing talk of it.
But it's okay, son, everything worked out fine. Pearl held that turkey on the lap the whole rest of the way.
A turkey?
Well, yeah. You didn't think we were going to come empty-handed, did you? The McGreevy's always pay their own way.
We sure do. Don't want to be a burden to nobody.
No burn at all here. Just let me put that turkey in the freezer.
You can't do that just yet. It ain't been killed.
Hold on. You brought a live turkey down here?
Well, son, now you know that turkey meat can spoil in a hurry. So we didn't want that to happen. We gotta prepare it fresh.
Now don't you worry about a thing. Clifford here broke his hat. Clifford gonna show him his hat. We'll have a video, plug, ready to go in no time.
Oh dear. Jonathan.
Oh, all right. Look, where's the turkey at now?
Hey there, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, where you want us to sit up there?
Don't you go in too much trouble now. We've done up almost anyway.
Well, there's 2 guest bedrooms upstairs. And we got an apartment over the garage. Just take a pick.
Oh, me and Olive, and we'll take the garage. Yeah. That way we don't have to load our stuff so far, and we kind of checked it out, and we'll put that old Tom up there.
You left the turkey in the garage? With my Lamborghini?
Lambs or guineas? I didn't see no lambs or guineas.
You both?
No, I didn't, well, I did see a fancy car you had tucked up underneath that tarp. No, I don't know about that thing. You can't do no off-road, no mud slinging, no gravel slinging. You can't do none of that stuff. That thing sits way too low to the ground.
Dad, it's an Italian sports car.
Italian, he said. Old Chevrolet Dodge Moper ain't good enough for him, is it?
Look, it's a Lamborghini. I mean, it'll go 200 miles an hour.
You know, I think you need some racing. You know, me and Paul go down Bristol every now and then. Maybe we can catch sometime.
No, I don't really plan on racing the thing.
Well, where else you gonna drive it that fast?
I don't really drive it that fast.
Why'd you buy it then? Extra money paid for something you ain't never gonna drive.
Sound like one of them city slickers done got the best of it.
Yeah, we got quick
I did not get the cook. Taken. Look, it's a Lamborghini. It's the best. It doesn't even matter. You left the turkey loose in the garage?
No. I tied it to the door handle of that fancy car.
You don't pet turkeys, cousin Sissy.
Now, if you have a mind to, you go ahead and pet it. Clifford, you and Pearl, you go with it.
Oh, Paul, do I have to?
Mind your paw, Clifford.
Yes, ma'am.
Take your action.
Jonathan?
I know. Look, huh? Look. Hold on, kids.
Now, Marshall, where would you like for us to set up? Like I said, they said, it don't have to be much.
Well, I think Vernon and I will call the apartment over the garage. We'll put you and Father Hope in one of the guest bedroom upstairs, and we'll put Grandpa McCreevy in the other. The kids will...
Don't worry about them kids. Brought these old sleeping bags. We'll put them on them. You just point the way there, daughter.
All right, right this way. Hello. Hi, Carol. How are you? mean she's on the way over? It's Christmas Eve and I have a house full of family. Okay, thanks for the warning. I'll let you know how it goes. Jonathan!
Yeah, what's wrong?
That was Carol. She called to let us know Miss Winslow is on her way over.
Who's Miss Winslow?
Margaret Winslow, she's on the committee for the country club. Don't you remember, Mom, Dad? They put us in for consideration this year.
She's coming tonight.
She will be here any minute. What are we going to prepare? I have nothing to prepare at this late of the day. What are we going to do?
Well, didn't you insist to make cookies last night?
For heaven's sake, Jonathan, I can't feed Miss Winslow cookies and milk.
Oh, now, my Sheila, don't you worry about me. Oh, yeah, you can take care of everything. Oh, what's in that cooler that we bought?
Let's have a look here.
Oh, please tell us.
Well, we still have a can of sardines. No, a couple of cans of Vienna, some cheese whiz, some biscuits, and pickles.
That's perfect. That'll work out just fine. Now, hey, Pearl, go to the truck, get that sassafras tea out from underneath the seat, get the deer jerky out of the glove box. Sissy, you take those cookies you and your mom made last night, give us a nice little tray, okay? I'll grab that cooler. We got stuff to do.
Oh, Mother McGree, you really don't need to.
Famous, you don't have to thank us. What family is for?
And we're all getting a little jittery here. I think we all need a snack. So, it'll do us so good. All right? Time's wasting. What are we doing? Let's go. Just wait.
Jonathan.
Yeah, I'm what?
Oh, here she is. Hurry and help me clean up. Wait, just actually go stop your mom. Oh, can you grab the door?
Hey, Miss Winslow. I'm really sorry you caught us at a bad time. My family just got in for Christmas, and well, it's a little chaotic around here.
Well, perfect. That is exactly why I plan these surprise visits. It's good to see everyone in their natural environment. Michelle, how are your parents?
Oh, they're fine. Thanks for asking.
And Jonathan, I am so excited to meet your family. It's always good to know the background of our future members. I mean, good breeding always shows, don't you think?
Well, there's my grandfather. He's a little tired from the drive down here.
Hey, you better wake up your pappy. He is gonna hate to miss these special snacks we got. His favorite is frog eyes.
For raw guys?
Frog eyes.
Oh, they're not real frog eyes. You see, Vern just calls them that because that's what they remind him of. You take a piece of bologna, slather on some cheese whiz, and slap on a pickle, and there you have it. Frog eye. Go ahead, don't be shy.
Did I hear you right? You made up some frog eyes? Let me hear it.
Now, not your manners, Vern. Michelle and Jonathan have a special guest here today.
Yeah, Miss Winslow, let me introduce you to my parents, Hope and Beulah McGreevy. And my Uncle Vern, Aunt Olive. Howdy.
I have another frog guy. Let me just help you out there.
Daughter Pearl, and my grandfather Luther. Everybody, this is Miss Winslow. She's a friend of Michelle's parents.
Hey, Patty, wake up. We got special company here today.
Well, it's mighty nice to meet you there, Miss Winslow. It's always a pleasure to meet a fine, handsome woman like yourself. That Mr. McGreevy must be a lucky man.
I am a widow, Mr. McGreevy.
Oh, well, that's a shame. Here, you come sit by me. Mind if I call you Maggie, do you?
Now, don't you go get don't get out much.
Oh, he doesn't mean any harm, he's just being kind. Now, Miss Winslow, come on back over here. Let's get you some of these snacks that Olive and I whipped up. Now, here we go. Along with your frog eyes, we've got this special deer jerky. Hey guys, we ought to get some chairs so we'll all have a chair, thank you. It's this special deer jerky. Ooh, it's Hope special seasoning. Here.
I'm really not that hungry.
You don't know how to eat it, you just gotta choke on right up.
Now don't be shy, dear, we've got plenty. And you just got to try some of you a sardine surprise.
And let me tell you, it will be a surprise this time. Because you have to soak those critters in vinegar to get the earl out. But would you know, Michelle did not have nary a drop of earl in her cabinet. But it's okay, I used her fancy wine.
You put sardines in my Chardonnay?
Hey, now don't go fretting none. It'll be okay. As soon as we get finished, we'll strain it out and you can just have your wine back.
Here you go, Miss Winslow. Use this here strain to fish them out. It's like eating minnows out of a creek.
Oh dear.
And here's some cookies Mom and I made last night. Chocolate chip.
That's sweet of you, but
And don't forget some sassafras tea to just wash it on in special brew.
Dear, what's in this here jelly?
I don't know, Hope. Found it in Michelle's cabinet. You can't have all those biscuits without some kind of jelly. Y'all ate the other at the first rest stop we had.
Well, it sure has a peculiar texture.
Well, that's caviar.
Well, what kind of fruit is that?
Oh my goodness, it's not fruit. It's it's a special type of fish.
Well, I have had catfish on a biscuit before, but I ain't never heard of no fish jelly.
Well, I have. We have studied about them back home in science class. Those critters float around the ocean and sting people.
You don't say? Fish have stingers?
Now, Michelle, I hope you strained those things well. It would not do for one of us to bite down on a stinger.
There's no stingers in the jelly, Mom. It's not even jelly, it's caviar. It's fish eggs.
Lord have mercy, son! We use that kind of stuff for bait back home.
Right this way, sir. Good, how about you?
Hey, officer, what's the matter?
Nothing to be concerned about, sir. We got a call about a prowler in the area, and I'm just here checking it out.
A prowler? What kind of a prowler?
Well, we've not been able to verify that rumor as of yet, but have any of y'all noticed a suspicious character around maybe carrying an axe?
What?
Hold on now, everybody stay calm. We've got it under control, but It might be wise for all of y'all to stay inside for a little while.
Clifford, has anybody seen Clifford? Where is Clifford?
Clifford?
My son.
Yeah, he's my cousin officer. I mean, he should be around here somewhere. That's all.
No, he ain't. Mom, he's doing a Murphy.
Who's Murphy?
That's what Sissy named the old Tom. She turned blue.
Sissy?
They're gonna kill him, Mama.
What?
Hold on, officer. You're talking about a turkey, not a person, not killing a person. The thing is, my family just came down for Christmas, and they brought a turkey with them. The only problem is they didn't want to kill the thing first.
Johnny, you know turkey meat is always better fresh killed. We just ain't got around to doing it yet. But he was doing just fine out there in that garage with that lamb and guinea.
Lambs and guineas? Are you aware we have zoning laws which prohibit livestock in city limits?
Officer, come on, I don't have any lambs and guineas. It's a leper
Well, I found the suspect. He was down behind the neighbor's house cutting down his shrub. And he was armed with this concealed weapon. Oh, wait, he's really wrong.
I do. That's right. So you call concealed weapon. It's just a little extra if I'm going to take care of the old Tom. Or anything wrong. Had it look right out in the open on my bill.
Jones, you might want to make a call to the ASPCA.
Now what's the ABCDA?
ASPCA, the American Association for the Protection or Cruelty of Animals.
Johnny, you better not be mistreating a critter of some kind.
They're talking about the turkey, Dad.
Well, that old turkey, he ain't been mistreated. He been fed up good and proper. It's gonna be mighty fine, that turkey.
You know what? I bet they talking about that little spill he took off the truck a few miles back there. Nah, just added him a little bit. There won't be nothing wrong with that turkey meat. It'd be good to eat, wouldn't it?
Now wait a minute, you saying a bird fell off the truck?
Well, we already handled that with the troop. Okay, how many tickets does a man have to get for one little mistake?
Okay, we'll just let that go for the moment. In the meantime, we need to get back to the vandalism. Officer Jones?
Well, I caught this young man dragging this tree from behind the neighbor's house.
Clifford, what is going on?
Well, while I was out tracking Murphy, I spotted this little tree. Now, I know it ain't much, but it's the best I can find.
Why?
Well, I figured Sissy deserves a real Christmas tree, one that you don't have to put around the candle or snort on to make it feel like Christmas.
Jones, is the homeowner pressing charges?
Well, there was nobody at home, but it is a gated community, so I'm pretty sure they will.
What's a gated community? Is that where they keep them critters at?
I beg your pardon?
No, Father Pope. There's do not keep animals there. It's a community that the owners try to keep secluded.
In other words, they rich folks.
Yeah.
They don't talk to regular folks like us.
Sure don't.
Well, that's none too friendly. You think we were pretty proud.
Now, Mom, don't you go throw one of your hissy fits like you normally do. We do the same thing back home. We put up signs saying vote for Trump and no trespassing.
Exactly.
Excuse me, but what community are we talking about?
Colonial Heights.
Colonial Heights,
Yes, Colonial Heights, 1389 Colonial Heights.
1389, that's my house.
Oh, God.
Clifford!
Oh, boy.
Well, she had a bunch of little ponds out back of her rocks, and didn't figure anyone would even miss it.
Now, I know you meant well, son, but I only wish you'd ask first. these city folks, you know, they're not like folks back home.
Okay, we'll go right over and check it out. So, that was the animal control. It seems there's a disturbance down at the dog park. A big gangly bird is chasing a great down.
I bet that's Murphy.
Did you think?
I really do. What in the world is a dog park?
It's a place where you take your pets to play and exercise.
If that don't beat everything, first of all, they got these special police over here to protect us. Now they got a little park there and run around and frolic again.
You folks sure put a lot of store in your critters around here, don't you?
It's all I've ever seen.
Be that as it may, we have certain laws concerning animals, but right now we better head down to that dog park. We'll come back to this later. Miss Winslow, in the meantime, you need to decide whether or not you're gonna be pressing charges.
Officer, I don't mean to pry, but, that bird can be a mite bit feisty. Take Clifford, he'll know what to do.
Does that mean I can have a hatchet back?
Get the hatchet, Clifford. I mean, we'll probably just be donating Murphy to the petting zoo anyways.
Well, son, that might not be such a good idea. Now, we didn't just choose that Tom because he's fat, he's juicy, he's a little feisty too.
Yeah, but didn't Pearl just carry the thing all the way down here?
Yeah.
Yep, sure did. But that was only after we poured some of Beulah's sassafras tea down old turkey's gullet. That thing slept like a baby.
All right, I'm afraid to ask, but how in the world did you get tea down a turkey's gullet? I mean, its throat.
Well, I'll tell you. It took some doing at first, but old Clifford, he got down there, got that turkey, got him in the arm lock, keep him from flogging us. Then he stretched his neck out and hit him.
I know that's what we did, but they may not take a shine to what we did.
You're right. But you know, after that turkey got a swig of that tea, he wasn't no trouble at all.
That's
Yeah, but sassafras tea shouldn't have had that kind of effect on a turkey.
normally it wouldn't, but it was your mom's specialty. Need I say any more?
Now, y'all, wait a minute. You saying we're dealing with a drunk turkey?
Well, not anymore. I mean, it stopped this staggering anyway.
Yeah, but he might be just a bit hungover. So, he gonna be honoring when you find him. So, take Clifford with you. He'll know what to do.
Yes, sir. Can I use my hatchet?
No, Clifford, just catch him. We don't want to be upsetting little sister here.
Yes, ma'am.
Appreciate it.
Now, what about Christmas dinner? I really had a hankering for some turkey.
Well, Uncle Vern, I'll take care of dinner. I'll just run down to the market and pick us up a butterball.
What? A ball of butter.
That ain't good.
Turkey, not butter.
Now, my shell, you get your ball of butter. And Olive and I will go with you and we'll get the turkey and the fixings. You don't have to worry, we can come up with something. Listen, our men are the picky, so sometimes we can put away.
Oh, we ain't picky. We just don't cotton the fish bait.
I really must be going, but it's been fun.
I'm really sorry about everything, Miss Winslow. Let me assure you, this is not a typical evening for us, not even close. But as far as the tree and the damages, we'll be more than happy to pay for any kind of damage there was.
Now, Johnny, if there is any damage, me and Vern will take care of it. After all, Clifford's our responsibility.
All
Hush up, Vern. All we gotta do is just a little tree. All we gotta do is dig one up back home and bring it on down to Miss Winslow's house. You'll never know the difference.
That won't be necessary. We'll just get one from the nursery.
The nursery? Why do youngins have to be with us?
Not that kind of nursery, Mom. A tree nursery, one where they grow plants and trees to sell.
You mean you have to buy your trees here?
No wonder they have a fake one.
I'm sorry, Miss Winslow, this is getting so out of hand.
Now, they need to apologize, Johnny. This here is just a little misunderstanding. We do things different back home. What you might call a culture clash. As for that tree situation, why, it's just a man-added thing. No need to fret about it.
Man at it?
Why, sure, it's just something man added to the Christmas celebration. You know, the Christmas tree, Santa Claus, reindeer. The real meaning of Christmas is about the birth of the Christ child. But man has added so much stuff to it that it's buried the real meaning beneath it. Everybody is running around like a chicken with his head cut off trying to make everything just so.
Well, everybody does have their own traditions.
Well, that they do. And that's all right as long as you remember what and who you're celebrating. Do you remember the angel's message, peace on earth? Can you really say you feel peaceful at Christmas?
I know what you mean. Christmas has gotten so hectic, running around doing all the things you think you have to do. You don't get to enjoy any of it.
You're absolutely right, Michelle. Here we've all been acting like a Martha instead of a Mary like we should have.
Martha and Mary, is that more of your family?
Oh, dear me, no. There are people in the Bible. Friends of Jesus, sisters to Lazarus.
I'm not sure I follow.
You see, man, Jesus showed up at their house one night, and Martha was running around doing chores, making sure everything was just so and proper for the Lord. But Mary just sat back and enjoyed the Lord's fellowship. After a while, Martha commenced to get riled up mad because Mary wasn't doing her part and wanted Jesus to say something to her. But Jesus just said that Mary had chosen the better part.
Well, that hardly seems fair.
Don't get it wrong. There ain't anything in the world for doing for the Lord. In fact, that's a mighty fine thing to be doing. But Martha had lost sight of what was really important, and that's spending time with the Lord in fellowship.
Yeah, you gotta keep things in proper perspective. Old Martha running around, she should have been sitting and listening.
She just needed to be still and know, like the good book says.
Well, Pappy, you're right as usual. We've all been fretting about a turkey and a fake tree. What does it matter when the love that we have is real?
You're right, viewer. And as for dinner, why, I can whip up some more frog eyes in no time.
So there you go. You just gotta have your priorities straight. Johnny, why don't you get that nativity scene me and your granny did you a few years back? I think it's time you pulled it out. Bueller, you and I'll clear that table off and we'll get this thing started. That's all right, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, Maggie, you sit back down here and we'll get it done.
In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. This was the first census that took place while Cyrenius was governor of Syria, and everyone went to their own town to register. So Joseph went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him, and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in clothes and placed him in a manger because there was no guest room available for them. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in clothes and lying in a manger." Suddenly a great company of the heavenly host appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those whom his favor rests. When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds said one to another, Let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has told us about. So they hurried off and found Mary and Joseph and the baby, who was lying in the manger. When they had seen him, they spread the word concerning what had been told them about the child. And all who heard it were amazed at what the shepherds said to them. But Mary treasured up all of these things and pondered them in her heart. The shepherds returned, glorifying and praising God for all the things that they had heard and seen, which were just as they had been told.
Well, that was just beautiful. Not to mention peaceful.
You got that right. That's the way to start off the celebration.
Well, I've overstayed my welcome. Michelle, Jonathan, it's been nice spending the day with y'all, and I hope Sissy enjoys her treat.
So you're not gonna press charges?
No, I'm just glad I could contribute to your little Christmas.
Well, that's mighty nice of you, man. I just knew that you were a woman of character.
You are quite the character yourself there, Luther.
I don't know if it was before, but if you are busy tomorrow night, we'd love to have you for Christmas dinner.
Well, Pappy, I'm sure Miss Winslow has other plans.
Well, I don't mean to pry, man, but it seems to me if a body has plans, we'd be traipsing all over the neighborhood the night before Christmas. Now, is that about right?
Well, as a matter of fact, I don't have plans. My daughter scheduled a skiing trip this Christmas. So.
You mean she went off and left you to spend Christmas by yourself? Why, I've never heard such a thing.
Well, that settles it. You will be having Christmas dinner with us, if that's okay, my chef.
That's fine. We would be delighted to have you.
I don't know.
Well, if you're worried about the food, we'll take care of all the food.
That's what I'm worried about.
Hey, has anybody seen Paul and Vern?
They said something about heading out to that there dog park to fetch Clifford.
But they don't know the way.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Vern and Hope, they're the best trackers we have back at home. They'll be fine.
I don't know. I'm still gonna go look for them. I mean, it's a really big city around here. Hey, Michelle, have you seen my keys anywhere? No,